Hi, Adam. Um, thank you very much for contacting me, getting in touch with me. So, yeah, I mean, I'm really excited to be applying for a job in Saudi. Hopefully, I get it. So, my story is basically it started like 2001 when I first came to UK. I just came in 20, 19 years ago. I just came to study English really, but then I started a job and then finished uni. Then decided, okay, cool, I'm gonna stay a little bit longer in London. So I started working in the kitchen as a kitchen porter. Then I moved up to slowly, and I moved to a head chef position. So they gave me a restaurant to run. So I always been involved into exercise and sports and like gymnastics, like boxing as a youngster. Um, but then obviously in Bulgaria, there's nothing you can do with sport really at 1990. So I could not basically make money with any of these skills. So I had to just look for a job. So and then for a way to survive at the time, Bulgaria is not in a part of the EU. So then obviously London was an opportunity for me to come in and came in and obviously start working whatever job I've found at the beginning, whilst to support myself whilst I'm studying basically. So then I ended up in the kitchen, so and then slowly moved to from position to position, and then they gave me like a restaurant to run. But then, as you can expect, the life in London is pretty hectic. So I got out of shape very quickly. I got really fat actually, um, and the next step was like knowing and having that experience as an athlete, as a very active person. So you always feel like, okay, I gotta have to do something about about my shape, my physique, my health, my fitness. So I joined the gym, but then I saw a few guys there doing nothing, having fun. And that was 2004, I think, 2004. I had a little bit more time because I was running a kitchen, so I had my team, so I had a bit more time. So I decided to join a gym and really sort myself out. So I went to the gym. I saw these guys. I saw what really like a modern gym looks like. I never seen anything like that before. And at the time it was Holmes Place. I think that was Holmes Place at the time, but then after that, Virgin bought Holmes Place, so they all become Virgin. So as you can imagine, those fitnesses and those like gyms had like a spa, swimming pool, and everyone was nice and appeared like very good environment and good vibe. So I thought like, yes, I want to do this. Like how can I work in establishment like that? So I spoke to one of the guys and he said like, look, if you're looking to change your career, you have to be a personal trainer. So then I was like, what is a personal trainer? I never heard of the term before. I was like, oh yeah, you train people one to one, and it's like, and then you earn that much. I was like, oh really? So within 2 days, I was in YMCA. So he directed me to YMCA to go and check the courses. Within a week, I handed my notice at work, and then booked my course. So 2005, I qualified as a personal trainer, and luckily I found a job in the city in a very good gym right next to a stock exchange. It was at St. Paul's. Uh, so where I started basically working as a gym instructor. Then 3 4 months later, I went to personal training, and there was a couple of guys there that luckily introduced me to Charles Poliquin. He's a strength and conditioning coach. So I finished his certification program. So I did level three, up to level three, and then I did biosignature as well, which is a basically functional medicine course, but we're not called functional medicine practitioners. But so the whole concept about Charles Poliquin, yeah, is a strength and conditioning coach. He teaches you how to apply basically what he's learned training professional athletes and getting people on the podium, like Olympic champions and stuff like that, world records. But it was teaching them how to use those skills for the general public, and then specifically how we can achieve a good body composition. So through dropping body fat and building muscle. So that was very really interesting, because I realized the market really wants to look good. They're not so worried about what they can lift and how they perform. Now later on, CrossFit came along, and everyone started basically looking for performance. But I think what I specialize is a body composition. I've already attached my portfolio to see what I have achieved in terms of body composition changes, what results I have with my clients, and what they've got to say, and then how basically market myself as a body transformation coach. So I started doing his courses 2007, and ever since never looked back. Although, I'm into strength training, into conditioning, into nutrition. So we as a Polyquin qualified coaches, we use supplements, we use nutrition, and we use lifestyle, and we use strength training to basically change, to bring positive changes, not only in the body composition but also overall health. Although the strength training is pretty like controlled, and we're using like isolated movements, more like you can call it bodybuilding movements, but it's more like I would say it's a strength training, clever way to do bodybuilding, because we also care about the functionality as well of the people that we train, and not just the body composition, but we want to keep it functional. So strength training is a big part of it. Later on came CrossFit came along, and I must say, like, I'm not qualified CrossFit, but I can easily teach a class. I can easily get qualified, because through the certification program that we had with Charles, we went through Olympic lifting, and then I have basic understanding about Olympic lifts. That's the only thing that can possibly be a problem with the CrossFit, but I do have a basic understanding of Olympic lifts and teaching good techniques. Even though you can see on my Instagram, I have attached a link on the email. You can see that I'm doing some power cleans, and quite heavy as well. I'm not very good at those, but I can do 110 kg power clean, so that's pretty good. So yeah, my interest is basically it's always been, how can I get people in shape very quickly, and then get results quickly in terms of body composition. So that's it. I love the health aspect of the fitness industry, like really like into nutrition, into the best strategies. So 2013, I opened my own gym. It didn't work out for various reasons. I think I had like I realized that this is something that I don't want to do, or like I realized what exactly I want, but it wasn't what I got into. I got into a franchise chain called Energy. It was like running a commercial gym with another business partner. It didn't work out. I spent time in the office, looking at marketing, looking at sales, recruitment, health and safety, and there's nothing really, there's not much involvement on fitness. So I went back to personal training. I sold my share, and then it just kept, I went back to the fitness. I do have inspiration to create my own place, but at least I know what I want at the moment. And then after that, I just kept working. I had a lot of debts to cover. Built up a business again. And here when I worked for a guy. I worked for a guy in a studio called Paleo Gym after I closed my gym. He was basically a sprinter, senior sprinter. He was like 45 years old at the time. So I trained him. He was my boss, but also I trained him quite intensively. for the competition. So he when I went and worked for him, he was ranked 22nd in UK. By the time I finished basically working for him, that was like 3 years later. I think 2 3 years, like 2016. I stopped. I moved to One London, which is the gym that I'm currently working. For 2 3 years of work with him, I got him first on 200 meters. Sorry, three third in the world for 200 meters, and then fourth for 100 meters sprint. So from 22nd in UK, he became third for 200 meters sprint, and then fourth in the world for 100 meters. So we did really quite a good job, but obviously at that point I had to do something. I was entirely working for him, under his brand. So I decided to just One London was just opening, and then I thought that's a great opportunity, which was what it was. I wasn't wrong about that. It's a great place, but now we're looking to basically take another break from business, and I wanna do something else, something different. Just gonna go and explore. I have a family, but here, but like also, I feel like I need a change. I wouldn't say I have personal issues, but yeah. So the things with my wife, it's not going really well at the moment. So I thought like I need a little bit like distance, for quite, but also in a way I want to take a break from everything in London and work hard, train hard, get my thoughts together for a few years, and then but also have ability to support my family, because I got two beautiful kids, so I need to be able to provide. So that's my story. So I'm very good with people. I have a very good understanding about business. What's required from me as employee. I'm very punctual, and punctual in terms of sessions and turning up, and never let my clients down. What else you need from me? I'm very teachable, so I can be a good asset. Like I can do classes, strength conditioning. As I said to you, I'm not CrossFit qualified, but I can easily get qualified for that if that's what you're looking for. In terms of one-to-one training, I'm very good in improving someone's building someone from zero to a hero, and not only body composition, but I'm talking about strength. So I know I have a very good skills how you can improve someone's squats, and a lot of people cannot squat right at the beginning or deadlift, so I thanks to Charles basically theories and teachings, I can now get someone from a completely beginner, shape them up, and then within 6 weeks I can get them on the squat rack, lifting quite heavy with very good form, only astergrass. That's my skill. So and getting people very strong very quickly, that's one of the things that I'm really good at. When I say regardless, beginners as well, obviously beginners, by default they get stronger very quickly, but also I'm very good with advanced people, experienced. I can get them strong quickly, thanks to Charles' teachings. That's it. So I train marathon. I train guy for marathon. I got him basically running. You can see in my portfolio as well. His name is Kiran. I got him to run marathon under 3 hours. So obviously he was quite fit. So he was already running like 3:09, 3:10 at the time, and he'd be trying for years to do basically under 3 hours. Within 3 or 4 months of training, I shifted a lot of body fat from his frame, got him stronger, and then he managed to do the marathon under 3 hours. Then after that, he wanted me to get him ready for Marathon des Sables, which is basically marathon running every day, marathon distance in the desert, running through the desert for about 5-6 days. It's a very It's a very popular competition in UK. It's mad, So he asked me to get him ready for that. So we did that. He finished top 100, and then because he's never done it before, he told me that he could have done much better, but he didn't know how to pace himself because he had no base for comparison. That was his first competition. So yeah. So if you think that I'm going to be asset, please let me know to your business. Let me know. Send me a text, email, whatever is required, and I'll send you all the documentation, how it works. If you want to have an interview or anything like that. Sorry, I'll prolong it a little bit more, but I guess I've got a lot to say. Have a good day, and looking forward to hearing back from you. Thank you.